What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 20 of the Game Scrubs podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Cal. Joining me, as always, as per usual, Jake. How you doing?
Dude, I am actually doing really good. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A lot of shit going on, a lot of crazy stuff happening, but overall, I'm personally doing all right. How about yourself?
I am a walking, talking. I wanted to say like liberal mess of like just being distraught with my feelings and like just pissed all the time.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I'm seething all the time, every day right now, but
Yeah.
just sitting there baking in my rage.
Yes.
But
Like everything is boiling inside of me, and I don't know. I don't want to open the can because what's in the can
would take at least
may
9
not get
minutes to
stuff
talk about.
Yeah. Yup.
And that's a really long time when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. On a lighter note, in the chat, Endless Cadenza said he beat a Toon Link online after he teabagged him, so he's doing pretty good.
That's good.
That's the mood.
That's a young kid. That
You know, if
it's okay to beat those.
If a Toon Link teabags me, I'm gonna put him in the fucking dirt.
Yeah.
It's all ogre now.
Yeah. But if Samus walks up to me with a charge shot, I'll just let it happen.
Oh, Seamus.
Seamus. Oh, Seamus. Aaron. I guess it would be Samus Aran, right?
Yeah.
Seamus Aaron. But, yeah, so we actually got quite a bit of Sony news this week.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's wild. It seems like it's either the faucet's on or it's off for them. You know?
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's never a slow trickle. It's always everything and then like dead quiet, which is fine.
It's funny you say it like that because I have a ad for GameSpot right now. It's not even an ad. It's a little pop-up that says "Never miss a drop." It's perfect.
Yeah, I don't miss a drop because it's always a spray right in my face,
exactly.
just all over.
It's just 100%. As soon as it's there, it's 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is a lot to take in, and I'm very excited to talk about it.
Absolutely.
And with this first article, I think it all makes sense. I think it's a good way to bring it all together, bring it all forward.
I'd say so.
Go ahead. I was going to say, go ahead and take us into it.
All right. So Sony has delayed the PS5 reveal event that was previously set for June 4th. As you can see on screen right here, the tweet reads, "We have decided to postpone the PlayStation 5 event scheduled for June 4th. While we understand gamers worldwide are excited to see PS5 games, we do not feel that right now is a time for celebration, and for now, we want to stand back and allow more important voices to be heard."
Fuck yeah.
As of right now, there's no more details as far as how far back they're pushing that. And I think that's also a smart thing to do. Just push it out. Just let the climate settle down, you know?
Yeah. Now's not the time. Just, I respect it. I think they worded that perfectly. This is a PR dream right here.
Yeah.
Like they crushed that statement.
Yeah, absolutely. Not that they're known for fucking it up.
God, yeah.
But yeah. I honestly don't have much more to say.
Yeah, there's not really much else to say about it. I will say, gaming group that I follow, gaming news group that I follow, like Kind of Funny, Greg Miller and that squad. They recently hired a young man named Blessing, and he is black, so he's hosting all of their game shows this week, and I think that's really, really, really nice. And they're bringing on like outside guests, bringing in outside black voices to talk about video games and like what it is for them, where it's at, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you and me both follow games journalism. Not a lot of black games journalists getting to bring their voice to the table.
It's true. I can only think of a couple. One of them, I'm not even sure if he's still at Kotaku, but like literally one guy there.
Yep.
I'm not missing anybody at IGN, am I? I don't think.
Yeah.
He's
He's pretty new.
I was about to say he must have been pretty new then, because I know that. I don't know. It's not like I'm on IGN all the time.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
I'm definitely not an IGN guy. Like,
I used to be.
Same.
My blog actually was. I'm not going to say it was like influential in any sort of way whatsoever, but it started gaining some traction right before they shut down the fucking blog sphere that they had on their website.
That was so frustrating.
I was pissed.
I remember that.
That was like an entire portfolio of work
gone
that I can't access anymore.
Yep.
Assholes. That's not about me though. So
no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sponge Daddy says a microcroism. Yeah, it really is. It's unbelievable. Like, I know it's an extremely competitive field with not a lot of voices in it, but really, just like so fucking few. It's unbelievable.
At least as far as the mainstream games media goes.
Of course.
Yeah.
The big dogs.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, of all the people, those should be the ones, right? Like,
yes.
they should be the ones elevating and promoting these people who have like unique, interesting takes. I'm gonna just make fun of one Colin Moriarty. I just don't find it. This is a quote from him, not me. Him, not me. I just find diversity of thought much more provoking than diversity of people. I'm like, well, if you're from a different background, I can almost guarantee you have a different thought than different people. But yeah, that's just my own personal opinion. I don't know. I'm not from Long Island. My bad.
Why would he care who they're fucking?
Who cares? Who knows? God. All right.
Diversity of thoughts.
God.
Thoughts.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that took me too long. You gotta see that you have to diversify the thoughts. No one.
Yeah. See, that's my diversity is.
Big thoughts, little thoughts. It's like one fish, two fish. Green thoughts. Blue thoughts. Fast
Blue
thoughts.
waffle
Slow thoughts.
Let's move on to more PlayStation news.
Speaking of thoughts.
The PlayStation CEO. What a thought.
Jim Ryan, total thought. Oh man, I think this isn't surprising to me at all, and this is something that needs to really be looked at as far as games development.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Sony Interactive Entertainment President Jim Ryan believes that games will require more workers and capital as graphics grow more detailed. They have been for fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's unbelievable and insane that we pay $60 for a brand new game.
Yeah, I
the amount
1000% agree.
You watch the credits on a game. Wow, there's a few people on it. There's a few people that worked on it usually. Yeah. Like on a big AAA game. Like when you watch the credits for Last of Us 2, holy shit. hope you're ready for like another hour of gameplay. Just it's an hour cinematic of watching names roll by.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's about it for me.
No, it's the what I was gonna touch on was that one, this is good, right?
Yeah.
More jobs.
Yep. More jobs in the industry. Hopefully not just contract jobs.
Yeah. But also like this. I'm trying to phrase this right. I had it earlier, but the increase in the amount of detail you can put into a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Means that they're going to cost more, right,
Mm-hmm.
to produce.
Yes.
That affects not only then, how many people are going to be working on it in the first place, but also down the line, like you were saying, $60 for a game. I would not be shocked if at some point in the next 5 years the price of games does wind up going up.
They have to.
It's at this point it's just a matter of economics.
Yeah, it's a fact. PS2 games were what, $50, right? I remember Battlefront 2, $50. I was like, holy shit, that's expensive, but hot damn, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the PS3 rolls out and it's $60, and it's stayed that way for 10 years plus now.
Yeah.
10 years plus. So, boom. The amount of content per dollar versus other media is insane. It's true. It's
exactly
unbelievable.
true.
You pay, I paid $10 or $15 to go see a movie on a Friday night for an hour. Paid $60 for a game that it's like 2.5 hours, let's be honest.
Yeah.
$60 for a game that I put, 100 hours in. Golden. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, and especially the games you can keep coming back to. And it's not only that, but you also here's the thing though, is how many games anymore, other than I guess God of War, which even then I think didn't God of War have like free DLC or something?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of games that now, like, no matter where you turn, people will bitch about it, but DLC really is what helps make up those costs, because
Exactly.
it's little stuff that they can get done quick and push out there for anywhere from 5 to 10 to, if it's really good, yeah, it could be up to even $30.
Hey man,
like,
those Modern Warfare 2 map packs, bro.
I actually didn't mind those too much. I thought they were a little pricey, but I played it enough to the point where it was worth it to me back in the day.
Same boat.
I actually recently watched like a trip down memory lane of just like all the screeching and shit on like the Xbox Live chats of Modern Warfare 2, and it did take me back, even though it was like horrible stuff that they were saying. It was still just like, yeah.
It takes you back to 2009, right?
Yeah, it was like that kind of takes me to a good place, but also like, even though it's also bad.
Ooh, hang on real quick. Mach in the chat says, I don't think going to see a movie isn't a great analogy. Part of what you're paying for is the atmosphere, kind of like going to a bar or a drink is more expensive compared to drinking at home. I guess that's very true. That's why you go see a movie. Like, I think that... Nah, you're good, man. Double negatives happen. Like, Christopher Nolan movies are amazing in theaters, and they're fine at home.
Yeah.
Like, Inception was a masterpiece to see in the theater. You watch it at home, you're like, okay, this is fine. But buying a movie is, like... I mean, I rewatch movies a lot. But, like, if, say you bought a movie on Prime or rented it on Prime.
Mm-hmm.
There it was.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't really buy movies anymore.
All right,
I see
get
them,
it.
I see them once, and I'm just like, all right, that was cool. But the thing is, for me, like, as far as a movie goes, like, don't fucking talk to me. Like, this, we're not putting this on. We're to Netflix and chill. We're putting this on to watch a fucking movie. You know?
I feel that, brother.
Like, I need to know why Denzel can't trust people.
My God.
Yeah. I need to figure that out. You know, I need to understand like what's going on. Well, okay, why are these people shooting? You know,
I need to know if Hitler gets out of the movie theater in Inglourious Bastards.
I need to figure out why Matt is it Matt? Oh shit.
Matt Damon in Saving Private Ryan?
No. Is it? Is it? Fuck! It's not. It's gone now. But I'm trying to think of the actor opposite Leo in the gangster movie. Really good gangster movie. It's like 3 hours long.
Gangs of New York?
No. Fuck. The Departed.
Oh, Alec Baldwin.
It was Alec Baldwin?
It's not Alec Baldwin, but he's in that movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know he was in it, but I don't remember. It wasn't Matt Damon, was it?
It was Matt Damon, wasn't it? I mean, we have these computers; we can check.
Well, anyway, the joke was I need to figure out why Matt Damon is stroking his dick while watching a live stream of Leo.
Jesus. Yeah, it's Matt Damon.
He's got that pocket pussy going.
Oh my God.
It's the scene where he's texting in his pocket. Anyway,
God, dude, it's awful.
you
You know what is not awful though?
What's that?
PlayStation 5 price and launch supply not affected by coronavirus.
Somehow. Somehow this is real.
I mean, we don't know what the price is, so who knows?
Oh yeah. It's not. The price was never going to be affected by the coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly. The price is only going to be affected by how much the Xbox Series X costs.
Yeah.
Straight up. PlayStation's going to fucking try to lowball Microsoft again.
That's why they haven't released it yet.
Anything.
That's why nobody's... It's a fucking Mexican standoff right now. Who's making the first move? Wow, wow, wow.
That's exactly what it is, though. That's about it. Launch supply, they say, is not going to be affected, which it could be very possible. So we'll see how this goes.
Plus, they could just straight up be saying this. Like,
It's
oh
true.
yeah, our launch supply, it's exactly where we want it to be.
Dude,
Don't worry, everybody should buy one anyway. We have
I've read Console
plenty.
Wars. I know how it goes.
Yeah.
That's a fucking great book. But yeah, this could all be just like a show anyway. Who knows?
That's
about it. They literally don't give us new information. They just say that it's not going to be affected.
Yeah. Which, good.
Yeah, positives.
But damn, at some point I'd like to know the price, for fuck's sake.
I'd like to know fucking anything. Other than it's like 3D sound or whatever, and that's dope.
Oh yeah, is it also gonna have the Ice Cube thing from the Switch?
Oh my God.
Are they gonna hold up the PS5 and jingle it around, and we'll be able to hear the Ice Cubes in there?
Just fucking shake it.
And let's get Denza in the chat. I'm not sure if the PS5 actually exists at this point.
It's just a fever dream.
It's just another thought, you know. It's the diversity of thought, you know. The PS5 is what you want it to be, as long as you have another thought of yeah.
Is Sony gaslighting us right now?
PS5, yeah, of course we have it.
Yeah,
We have like 1 million of them, 6 million, 20 million actually. However many. Wait, how many did you say you needed? Oh yeah, we got that. We got plenty of that. Yeah, sure.
we have 500,000 with 1 million more on the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Attack the Clones reference.
Oh, I love it.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh, I'm just crying over here.
Yeah. So we thought the sector was clear, but the sector is not clear.
Nope.
Sony is going to soon require PS5 support for PS4 games. Basically, any games that are sent for certification after July 13th will have to support the PS5 in order to launch.
Wow.
That's
Fucking brutal.
that's a ballsy statement, essentially.
That's a quick turnaround. Well, I mean, like, okay, sent for certification, July 13th. That's got to be a quick turnaround, right?
Well, that here's the thing though, is like sent for certification is totally different from like actually having the game fucking done, right?
Exactly.
So just sending it in for certification, sure. Yeah. I want to make this game. Okay, just make sure it runs on PS5 because we're launching that. Oh, okay.
Okay. And from what they've said, like PS5 is going to be super easy to develop for, and that's what like a lot of developers are saying is that it's like drag and drop basically. Like it's super easy to put stuff together on it, which is really exciting.
Yeah, I believe we covered something on that last week.
Recently,
Well, the Epic CEO saying like, well, PS5's a game changer as far as how easy it'll be.
Yeah, which is like is huge.
Yeah,
that's why. I mean, honestly, that's why Nintendo's crushing it with the Nindies because it's just so easy to slap one on the Switch.
Yeah, just slap it a Switch.
Just slap it. Nice little slap.
Just.
God.
Oh man.
But I think that's really exciting. I think that's cool. And really I'd say that's forward thinking for Sony again.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Big brain move.
I think it's more appropriate than like kind of the half measures they were taking as far as like
God.
Okay, well, make two versions of your game for the PS3 and PS4. Like with the what was it, Assassin's Creed 3 or Assassin's Creed 4?
Assassin's Creed 4.
Yeah.
What a turd.
Just like
that was a turd of a game anyway, though. That's when they were just trying to churn them out. That was bad time. Assassin's Creed Unity was a dark time.
Yeah, Unity and Syndicate both.
Oh my god, I forgot Syndicate even existed.
Dark Ages, yeah. I never played either of them, and I did get Black Flag.
I don't know if I could play them. Dude, Black Flag was like a step in the right direction.
Yeah, but I never played that either, though. I meant to, and then I just never got around to it, and now I'm just like, well, am I going to appreciate this game at all?
Probably not, honestly.
Speaking of dark times, how about that 2020?
God! A little bit, yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
You're right.
Damn straight.
You're right.
2020
oh, man.
sucks.
This sucks! Pride 2020 is the best thing to happen this year so far. And that's only because nothing bad's happened on the first day.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear about all the... Anyway.
Yeah. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, though, Valhalla has been such a big push for Microsoft. Like, that's one of the things they're flexing right now is how good that game is going to look on the Xbox Series X, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're pushing that really hard because what else do they have? Some of those other games they were showing off, and of course the new Halo, they're going to push really hard for it. But yeah. Sony is not interested on pushing these cross-platform games. They want, or multiple platform games, they want to push their exclusives. How do you feel about that?
It's the same strategy they've had for as long as I've been following games.
I don't know, man. I don't think it worked for them with the PS4.
Yeah. I mean, would they sell like a couple of those?
Yeah.
I mean, I have one because I have to have one. But nobody in their right mind would bother with one of those for exclusives.
Yeah, why would you get that for exclusives? Why would anyone want Persona 5?
Yeah. Especially when on the Switch you can get Persona Scramble.
Jesus.
It's the same game.
It's the same game.
Corporate needs you to determine.
Jeez.
I'm gonna have to make a meme now. All right.
Oh, yeah,
Be back in
100%.
like an hour and a half. It takes me a
Maybe
long
you
time
can
to
use
make a
MS
meme.
Paint.
But I don't know. I don't mind it.
It makes sense. I expect
it's their way of
nothing less
doing
from them.
things, and it's encouraging people to move on.
Yep.
So-
Exactly. It's time. It's how the gaming industry works.
Yeah. What the fuck is that? My cat picking his nose?
It's supposed to be thinking, but yeah, it just looks like someone's picking Kinnick's nose.
For him. He's just like, you have the boogie.
He's like, I breathed through my mouth anyway. It's fine. I
It's been clogged for 4 years.
don't get in there. Fucking do it, coward.
But yeah, so it falls in line with how Sony has approached new generations, has approached exclusives. It falls right in line with Sony, so it makes sense that they would do this too. I'm just interested in how that'll affect its initial library versus Microsoft, which sounds like they're trying to gear towards more having the Game Pass set up and ready to rock to coincide with the, like, to be almost like a feature of the Xbox Series X.
We get it. Quantity, not quality. Typical Microsoft approach.
I mean,
They're going to have so here's the thing. They're going to have way more games.
yeah.
You're going to have, and they're going to run super well on the Xbox Series X. That's what you got to remember.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be dropping 1080p, hopefully, 60 frames per second.
Fucking better. At this point, it's pathetic if you don't. Genuinely pathetic.
I'm saying that because they're going to say a lot of them run in 4K, and a lot of them will run in 4K, I almost guarantee at 30 frames per second.
Oh, absolutely 30 frames per second. There's no way. Yeah, no.
Ray tracing, though. Ray tracing.
Oh,
Go fuck yourself,
oh
Microsoft.
fucking
Come on.
Lumen!
Oh, man. But no, I legitimately think Microsoft's going to crush it this generation. They're going to come back fucking hard. And it's going to be awesome because it's going to push Sony to do some crazy stuff, too.
Yeah, my thing, the way, if I'm forecasting sales for either console as far as like between the two, I'd say at the very least that they start off relatively equal. I feel like if nothing else, maybe Sony's outpacing them by like 1 million or 2. You know,
Yeah.
Let's just say the first month. Or even week, whatever metric you want to use. I'm sure Sony would be ahead because the vast majority of people have a PS4. They want to take that into fucking GameStop, get $3, and then, or either $3 cash or $50 store credit towards a PS5, right?
Yep.
And that'll be the impetus for a lot of people getting a PS5. Sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But what I'm thinking is that within about a quarter or two, that sales will be all things in comparison to this previous generation, or this current generation, I guess.
Yeah.
It'll be much closer, and it will spur a response of some sort. And either Sony will drop like the next hottest fucking thing of all time, or Microsoft will. It's gonna be one of them.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
It's gonna be just like right now, like the showdown, the Mexican. No, well, yeah, the Mexican standoff of like who's gonna be the first to shoot their shot with like hotness. And
Needs another H3 to compete. H3. I feel
Halo
stupid.
3.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay. So that's the reason the 360 fucking blew up. Let's be honest, because H3 was like so good.
Well, it's because
So good.
Halo 3 to me almost was underwhelming slightly.
Really?
Because
I thought that was your
Halo
favorite
2
Halo.
no, Halo 2 set it up though.
That's true.
Halo
That's
2
true.
set this fertile ground of being like one of the first online shooters, right? And
Yup.
with a kick-ass campaign, you can play with on LAN with
Couch co-op, dude.
yes. And then Halo 3 was the successor to that, which meant
Exactly.
it could only go up, right?
Yup.
And I'm not saying Halo 3 was bad by any means. It was great. But it did not my expectations were so damn high that there was no way it was going to match up to it.
Okay, I see where you're coming
in
from.
retrospect, there's no way it was going to match up to my expectations of like how good it was supposed to be, or in my thought,
Yeah.
my diverse thought process. But
yeah, the hype did sell 360s.
yes, absolutely, and that's why I mean that's why I say that Sony banking on the exclusives and having PS5 only games right away makes sense for them, because what Microsoft does is that they have very specific titles that they look to and they say, okay, we don't sell a wide variety of games, right? But we sell Halo. Halo, we sell a shit load of.
That's true.
Like,
That's
they
true.
sell the absolute fuck out of Halo, out of Gears. Although right now Gears is getting a little saturated. I'm throwing it out there. Gears is getting a little saturated.
But what about Halo 4?
Halo 4 was alright.
It was fine. It
But
was acceptable.
Halo 4 was acceptable. Halo 5, I don't know, man. I didn't really like Halo 5 all that much.
I know you didn't.
I tried to like it, but I like after the second time beating the same fucking boss, it's like, okay, wow. So
Yeah, I get you.
anyway, I don't know how we even got on that tangent, but let's move on.
Oh, we were just talking about exclusives, and it makes sense because that's when Microsoft was crushing it, when they were so focused on exclusives, just like pushing that so hard. Because the 360 was when we got the first Gears games. The 360 was when we got Halo 3. Like, those games were untouchable at that time. Sure, it made the 360 just like a total bro console, but it sold.
Yeah.
And now they have big plans with a Japanese company.
Yeah. Actually, do you want to take this?
I'll take this. This is just fascinating to me. This blows my fucking mind. The summer is usually a big home to big game announcements, and some of them may be coming with or without E3. So right now, basically, Gamatsu reports that technology journalist Zenji Nishikawa teased a huge scoop in the weekly magazine, compared it to the scale of the PlayStation 5 exclusive that hit Wired last year, and later confirmed it involves Sega. So
Sega.
June 4th is just after the 60th anniversary of the company, which is just crazy. I didn't even realize Sega was 60 years old. That's so dope.
Yeah.
But the rumors are going around that it's gonna be like Sega's gonna be working with Microsoft to rebrand and launch the Series X in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts. Because do you know what the Xbox sells for in Japan? They literally market it as a cheaper 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
And that's just sad. But they're still making sales.
Yeah. Some.
But they could be doing so much better. Like, the Xbox pops off in the US and does very well in Europe as well, but it just doesn't have that Japanese market, which is huge.
Huge.
Huge. So if Sega, who obviously really understands the Japanese market with their great sales of the Dreamcast, and actually, like, the Saturn and Dreamcast did extremely well in Japan. So if they can help Microsoft sell the Xbox Series X in Japan, PlayStation, once again, is going to have to reevaluate how they're doing everything. Because they basically, PlayStation and Nintendo just run house. They run train in Japan. They know that they can sell.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if Xbox can finally get their foot in the door.
Which Sega introduction did you prefer? Did you prefer when they would do the Sega? Like the quick Sega? Or do you preferred like the orchestral chorus Sega?
Oh, that's me, dude. When I pop in the only like 5 Sega games that I enjoy playing, I love getting that good. Just like so good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Sega does seem like a prime buyout opportunity for MS/Sony. Dude, if Sony bought Sega, whew, boy oh boy. Because everything's going up for them right now with Sonic the movie doing so well and everything like that. I don't know. I usually don't like to put teasers into the podcast, but this just seemed too big to not put in.
I agree. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What winds up being the big hullabaloo.
I'm so hyped.
Speaking of being hyped, if you're a sports fan, you're going to be hyped for this.
Nope, they're not bringing back NCAA. Yeah. Sorry. I know that's what you actually want. Sorry, go ahead.
So, I just saw the chat. Meow?
A perfect line of dialogue.
Yeah. EA has renewed its multi-year partnership with the NFL to create more Madden games. So,
the big thing about it is that it's the exclusive rights to the authentic football sims. So no one else can make authentic football sims.
Right. I was just looking at how 2K had signed a deal, but they're non-simulation games, so they don't directly compete.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. That's okay.
I don't know. I think it's kind of fucked up that they can do that in the first place, but
it's totally fucked up. But EA and the NFL are both fucked, and they're perfect for each other.
Yeah.
So, what is it? Scott Pilgrim versus the World. He's an asshole. He's an ass. You're a bitch. You're perfect for each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all they have to, they just reskin it every year. They change things slightly, but
sometimes they don't even reskin it. The bleachers will just still say Madden 19.
That shit was nuts. That was fucking ridiculous.
That was pretty ridiculous.
You're a towel.
You're a towel.
Oh man.
Do you like the Epic Games Store? Do you like getting free games? Well, their free games actually end up... All the free games that you could be getting for free actually sell better after they are given away, according to Tim Sweeney.
That's so funny. Why?
Basically, the coverage of the fact that the games are free, and then it basically is like, oh yeah, shit, I don't have that game yet. And then people miss it, I guess, and then they're like, oh fuck it, it's $5, whatever, or $20, fuck it. People just go for it, I guess.
That's wild. I personally would just be like, nah, I'll just wait.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to loop back around.
Yeah, it'll be back.
Yeah, I mean, Mosh is essentially asking about pseudo-viral marketing. That's kind of what I think it is. I mean, word of mouth is how I generally hear about which game is going for free right now on the Epic Games Store.
I mean, we have a really good asset in the Lomcrom, but...
We do, yeah. He
Like that dude is just like he's plugged in. He's laying in his little pool. The deal goes into his brain, and then he lets us know.
he wakes up and he says, "I know how to get a good deal on Black Ops 3."
I mean, that was incredible. Okay, that was fucking ridiculous.
That was genuinely the moment I was like in awe of how he was able to find such good deals.
It's unbelievable.
Granted,
He's a pro.
it was a sketchy ass website. I gotta say,
was it possibly stolen? Maybe.
it may have been stolen. I don't know. Okay, but
It wasn't G2, okay?
him finding Black Ops 3 back in late 2015. Yeah, late 2015.
Yep.
2015 or 2016, I forget. Anyway,
Whatever.
Finding it like within the first week that it had come out for not $60, not $50, not $40, but $30. He found that game for
Half price first week.
within the first week. It was $30 somewhere, and I forget even the website, but
It's probably gone now anyway.
It was probably G2A. It was stolen.
But yeah, Sponge Daddy makes the point of the DLC purchases too. Like, you give away those free game for free, and then you just sell that DLC.
Yeah, well, that's actually a good example also of like what I'm talking about earlier with the games only costing $60. I mean, look at how many games are being given away for free right now. Like,
I mean,
like Apex Legends, for example, or like any battle royale. They're still they don't just like make content and expect no money in return. Obviously, they expect that return, and that return is loot boxes. It's paying for skins. It's probably ad revenue through Twitch or whatever off of like big time streamers. That sort of shit.
And you know what, man? It fucking works.
Yeah.
Good thing or a bad? Ooh, that's a good question.
You know what?
Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing that those games exist?
Here's my thing with those sorts of games. As long as there's a progression that, if you know what you want, you should be able to. Like, I don't love the way Overwatch doesn't necessarily, because it's loot boxes that are completely random. But nothing affects the actual gameplay. Right?
Exactly. That's the key.
And
it's got to be cosmetics.
As long as it's just for cosmetics,
mm-hmm.
You can choose to unlock certain things. Like, for example, in Overwatch, the way the system works is if you get a copy of like a skin, let's say, that you already have, you get some in-game currency on top of that.
Yep.
And they say, okay, look, you already have this. Sorry. Here's some extra in-game currency. And you just let that stack up. Yep. Then you can go get what you want. And even, it's a little frustrating with like some of the seasonal stuff, but that's part of the draw of seasonal stuff is that you play, during the fucking season. That's the point.
Dude, okay. Yeah, sorry, keep going. I'm
just
getting fired up over here.
So I guess basically as long as you have access to the whole game right off the bat, like I did not like the way one of my very few gripes about Animal Crossing New Horizons was the fact that you couldn't customize your character completely right away. Yeah. Like they put that behind like earning some Nook miles. Yeah. And that's a little frustrating for me is like, okay, I want my character to look like me. I don't want it to look like your generic POS villager guy. Mm-hmm. So
where I stand with it is in the chat. Someone mentioned Sponge Daddy mentioned that gambling elements are shitty too. I'd say the most egregious gambling elements I've seen in a game are probably Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red. Like that game corner fucked up, man. Just so fucked. No. My biggest beef I've ever had was Battlefront 2, 100%. Biggest fucking scam ever. EA, go fuck yourself. Like, wow. That was unbelievable. That was straight up pay to win.
Wait, sorry, which game?
Battlefront 2, the one that just came out.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
Dice one. Woo! That was a joke.
Right.
That was horseshit, and they paid the price for it.
They did. They had a ton of horrible PR, and rightfully so. Gosh, I don't.
The double.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. So as far as I'm concerned, like, the most perfect scenario. Oh, this is so good. Right? Was actually, and I am reluctant to say this, but I know it's right.
Hit me.
Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2.
Talk about the maps?
No, I'm talking about the unlockables. You do the challenge, you get the item.
Dude, they crushed it. They crushed it.
And not only that, but there was clear progression. And if you got to the max level without getting all your camos and all that shit, okay, we can just reset you back to 1, and then you can just keep playing. You just keep playing. And the more you played, the more stuff you unlocked.
So you got that 7th level prestige, and then you didn't go back anymore.
Yeah. But then it's a set of, at that point, hopefully you've developed a certain set of skills to be able to unlock whatever you need to as far as a challenge goes, right?
Oh my gosh, dude.
6 headshots in a row with the Barrett 50 cal? Sure, why not?
Rip Infinity Ward, 100%.
Yeah.
Man, they were on fire. They were untouchable with those games.
Those are genuinely like some of the best shooters out there.
I feel like an old man being like, Call of Duty will never be able to achieve that again. For me personally.
Yeah. I mean, here part of the problem is they have not even part of the problem. The main problem, in my opinion, is that they scaled so high so early into their franchise that they constantly have to try and up it.
And where do you go?
Yeah, exactly. It's very similar to, actually, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it in a bad way. Gosh, my ankle's itchy. But like, think about Mario, even, right? Super Mario.
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. 2. Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Land. Super Mario World. Super Mario 64. Okay. Okay, a little off, but then we get right back on track, Super Mario Sunshine. Okay. And then we wind up Super Mario Galaxy. Where's Super Mario Universe?
Wait, we did, but what about Odyssey, bro?
Oh, fuck. That was, okay, fine.
The most frustrating thing about that game was I expected it to be like Homer's Odyssey, and it was nothing like it.
Yeah, where was the Hydra at? Where were
the sirens?
Yeah. Actually, wait. There were kind of sirens.
Oh, that's true. Shit.
Yeah, they were like the little water mermaid girls.
Why didn't Luigi and Toad get turned into pigs? Gosh, I guess there were cops in New Donk City, so
yeah.
There we go. It all comes full circle. But speaking of Activision, though, I know we got a little bit away from Call of Duty. Activision made a big announcement recently.
Yeah.
They canceled BlizzCon. An online event is planned, though, for 2021.
Yep.
Woo. I'll be the one to say it. Thank goodness there's not a BlizzCon this year.
Yeah. I actually remember watching, like, I wasn't able to watch it live, but I watched plenty of VODs and whatnot of, like, some popular streamers I watch. Well, streamers slash YouTubers that I watch reacting to a lot of the announcements. And just, like, they're just sitting there groaning, like, ugh.
Dude, it's true.
The thing is, though, like, a lot of, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people that are in it to win it with Blizzard as a company do not actually
like Blizzard.
Blizzard. Yeah, exactly. They're like so jaded with the company at this point. They're just like,
they should be. Blizzard hasn't been a reliable developer for years.
Yeah.
Like the last really, like, Diablo 2 was fine. Diablo 3 was whatever. I just feel like they hit a wall after Overwatch, because even up until Overwatch, it felt like they weren't doing anything like grand. It was just like getting people super hyped, getting their extremely rabid fan base thirsty and frothing at the mouth for like the next game, and then they'd be like, "Oh, don't you have phones?"
Yeah.
God, Heroes of the Storm. Seriously.
I think I downloaded that specifically so that I could get the Oni skin for Genji at the time.
Nice.
But then I think I promptly uninstalled it or something. I might still have it installed, actually, because I think you were supposed to play a game or two in it.
That's rough.
But I went in and I dipped right out. Went in, dipped right out. Oh, 2 games down.
I'm surprised our follower Baracus wasn't a bigger fan of Heroes of the Storm. Because he's a League fan.
Yeah.
And League's also trash, so. I kid.
League is like the sun of the solar system of trash. It's the center of everything. It's
more like a black hole.
It's like it's a supermassive black hole of trash. Just fucking.
Oh man.
No light can escape.
It's true. No light only goes in, it never comes out.
Yeah.
I will say the nice thing about MOBAs is what they do for esports. That's about it.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate League and I've been playing since 2011.
Said every League player ever.
It's true. Dude,
every single League player I know hates the fucking game.
Dude, okay.
They still play it though.
I have a really funny story about that. So,
right.
My boy Baracus used to live with him, and he was actively trying to bet. Oh, here we go. Okay, good, he's in.
He's in the chat.
1v1 me. Okay, I'm so glad he's in the chat though, because when we lived together, there was a hot minute where he stopped playing League, and he goes, "I legitimately am a happier person."
Oh man. That is too good.
Oh man.
I feel like I can go outside and enjoy the birds singing to me.
Basically, once you stop playing League, it's like a Disney movie. The whole world becomes a Disney movie. I fucking hate League.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
I think he just hates watching TSM lose.
Well, man, that happens all the time.
Oh yes. Wouldn't be a good podcast without just a little bit of shit posting involved.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of shit posting, this next article is just absolute shit.
It blows me right away.
Yep. Everything about this article is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid will become the first fighting game with crossplay across 5 platforms. So there will be full crossplay. It's coming out on the Stadia.
Yep.
And there will be full crossplay for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. Oh shit. Well, that just brings up the tweet. That's fine. But well, fuck. What the fuck? All right, fuck off. Oh my god. Sorry, that's gonna peak. That's gonna peak right there. That's for sure. Yeah.
It's funny to me that the big five. This is the first one to be Sorry, I was just cracking myself up comparing Stadia to anything else.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the best joke I've made all night.
oh yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, the Stadia in itself is the joke.
I was gonna say, like, Google told us the best joke ever in creating the Stadia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. I just thought it was cool that was gonna be the first. Like, yeah, I like that it implies that Stadia is a major platform.
Right,
That's the
yeah.
best thing about this.
That's like the pseudo narrative going on behind the. That's reading between the lines, seeing the redhead in the Matrix code. You know.
Exactly. It's like if we just say it enough, it has to be true, right?
Right, guys. Hello. Wait. Is this on? Hello. Hello.
Major platform Stadia. Oh,
you
man.
you must be mistaken. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. I guess it's weird. It's weird that it's that of all things. It's Power Rangers Battle for the fucking Grid.
Hitting them check boxes.
Yeah. So
good on them.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, sure. Maybe that'll make us relevant. Yeah. I mean, they're trying everything. You know, when's the next movie coming out? Probably 2021.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin. See, to the tune.
I was just gonna say that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What are you doing? Although I wouldn't be surprised with the way 2020 is going if Elvira, no, not Elvira. What the fuck is her fucking name? The Witch Queen from the Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she winds up showing up on Earth.
100%.
January 31st, 2020. She shows up.
I was gonna say July 2020. Secret of the Ooze.
Oh my god.
Oh man, speaking of ooze.
Ooh.
Ooze. Wind Waker speedrunners have finally solved a major roadblock. Dude. Sorry, Baracus is just waiting for the Beetleborgs remake. Quality show. Wind Waker speedruns are just wild to me. That's one of the reasons I was so excited to look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for the longest time, a speedrun of Wind Waker was like
3.5 hours. Like, it depends on if it's any percent. But even
I was gonna say, before the Wii U version came out, a GameCube speedrun, the fastest it could be done without 100%ing was like 7 hours.
Yeah, I remember it was like extremely long. Kinda. It's about RNG.
Yeah, as with all like crazy speedruns, it's RNG.
Yeah.
Reverse engineered the RNG system to discover that the game always uses the same mathematical function to generate numbers.
Yeah.
As well as the same speed. That's just wild.
Which basically means you can remove the randomness to it and just know, oh, I'm at this point, it has to be doing this as far as its number generation.
That's true. Sponge Daddy mentions in the chat that they were watchable, though. The Wind Waker runs. They were great.
Yeah.
Wind Waker's just fucking awesome. It's really gotta suck to be Linkus7, though, holding the 100% record for Wind Waker HD at 5 hours 34 minutes. Then someone figures this out. GG.
Yeah. Bye-bye. I win. Bye-bye.
Man. Although, that being said, people keep figuring out how to beat Ocarina of Time faster.
Somehow.
All the time.
Like, they'll say, oh, I saved I was able to beat the world record by doing everything exactly the same, except I hopped over
Like 2 frames.
yeah, I saved 2 frames here by smacking an insect versus like letting it damage me. I saved 20 frames here by just I actually was jerking to my own stream. Whatever. Like they come up with all these absolutely like
Absurd.
obsessive.
It is.
It's like obsessive.
It's like that Charlie Day meme, dude. All the stuff on the bulletin board.
Yes.
Where he hasn't slept in days.
Yes. Where, yeah, that's exactly any speedrunner talking about the game that they speedrun.
Like, it's disgusting.
They know how they do it currently, and they research into, okay, different paths, doing certain different things at different times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they break the entire game apart just to do one run, maybe a second or two faster. I was watching not a documentary. It was too short to be called a documentary, but I watched a short video about 9.5, 10 minutes long, discussing this speed run in GoldenEye, where it's just about like doing one single level really fast, right?
Okay.
And it's I think it's called the runway or something. And basically it was about how people would constantly be there's speed boosts in the game, and you have to like do what's called grenade juggling.
Yeah.
Where you look up in the air, you throw 3 grenades real quick, and then each one boosts you further because you get a speed boost when you get damaged, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the thing is that people were missing their 3rd speed boost because they would already have gone fast enough from the other 2 that they were outside of the range of getting damaged, and then that was slowing them down. And so what one guy wound up figuring out was, I'll just aim slightly down for the 3rd one. Like angle it a little further ahead, and then that'll damage boost me further. So, yeah, that sort of minuscule thought process, not thought process, but that small of an idea can blossom into a world record for a speed run by a second or two. Or, depending on the length of the speed run, by an hour even, sometimes, So...
Since we're on the topic of speedruns, and this is our last thing to talk about,
right.
Mach mentioned in the chat that Portal speedruns got him into speedrunning. And
Portal speedruns are wild.
Portal speedruns are fucking incredible. Like, I can definitely agree with that. Me personally, Super Mario World speedruns were what got me in. And at my first apartment when I graduated high school, the guys that I lived with, we had a piece of paper taped to the wall that was just all of our own speedruns. And it was like to push each other to get better. And the only ones on it were Portal and Super Mario World. But my buddy beat Super Mario World in like 13 minutes, which my fastest time at that point was 14. And then I shaved off 2.5 minutes, and I was like off of his 13 because he was watching me do it, and I'm just like, not in my house, damn it. So I don't know. I just think speedrunning's amazing. I watch Games Done Quick every year. You do as well, right?
Yeah, I don't watch it live necessarily because
it's hard to catch the ones you want to see live.
Exactly. But the speedrun that I always check to see if it's on the docket or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Oh my god!
Those speedruns are so good.
I love the Castlevania Symphony of the Night speedrun. I love it. It's so good. Like the music, the The level up. If you even need to level up because you damage boosted past the point where the cutscene happens, that where you get all your shit taken away from you.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can just zip right up straight. I love that speedrun so much. But I also love watching speedruns of ROM hacks of Mario.
Oh, those are fascinating.
Those are so cool.
They're nuts.
Because, one, it's because you just see it and you're like, how the fuck would anybody do this, right? In the first place. Then you think, some insano person actually went and created this fucking thing.
Yep.
And had to probably test it out themselves.
Yep.
Just to make sure that it works.
Probably beat it themselves.
Yes, exactly. And then, excuse me. But then, like, someone else then taking that ROM hack and first off beating it at all, because so many of the ROM hacks like rely on like a kind of a gimmick. Not a gimmick, I want to say, but like a certain signature style, right? Like there's certain ones where like certain creators tend to like very fluid movement through a level, right? Like it, as if though it's an auto scroller, but not quite. Like you have to know what to do at a specific time, and it all flows. It all flows, right? Or other ones will do like not necessarily puzzly stuff, but like more precision based stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Where it's all about timing and those pixel perfect jumps, like you said.
They're so good.
That stuff is like, so good. I could eat that shit up all day.
My big thing, I love ROM hack Mario runs, but I love 100% runs of Mario games without any sort of ROM hacks whatsoever or any glitches. I love watching people who are obsessed with the game play the game as it's supposed to be played, but perfectly.
Oh, so like 100% all clears.
Yup.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, like 100% clear, like Pokemon Crystal, just like blasting through that game, just like really picking out the perfect moves for the perfect RNG, like. Man, not like glitching through walls and shit like that, just knowing every single little detail. That shit blows my mind, and I love it.
Yeah.
Mach, exactly. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Barakas brought up Cheese getting the world record in Super Mario 64 on accident, then losing it in a week and a half. I think that's fucking hilarious.
Honestly, I never even heard about him losing it a week and a half later. I was surprised. That's surprising to me. I only heard about him getting the world record. I never heard about him losing it too.
My boy Admiral Akbar out there, speedrun purist like myself.
Hacks and glitches are the devil.
Just
honestly,
like
I do actually want to bring this up real quick. TAS speedruns to me are boring.
Absolutely. Not interested.
I don't care that a computer can fucking figure out a game. Like, I know that. I don't care about that.
Computers can play chess.
I want to
get it.
Yeah, I want to watch a person, like, use their reactions and their own knowledge of the game. I want to see someone who has mastered it on their own and knows all about the game to be able to show their mastery through a speedrun.
Exactly. I love it. Mach mentioned a Pokemon Red speedrun that required encountering explicitly a level 3 Rattata. I think that's funny as hell. That's so dope.
I had never heard of that before, but I like the concept of, like, not only that, but like, or like having a Ash speedrun, right? Where it's like, well, it'd be tough because he catches all 3 starters. So maybe just like having to have his exact Pokemon that he had when he went to face the Pokemon League. I don't know.
So it's funny you mentioned that. Something I was gonna do actually, for a stream, but I can't find my copy of Pokemon Yellow for some fucking reason. Was I was gonna I wanted to stream my playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, but play it like Ash does the anime, which is a fucking nightmare, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he skips Koga and Erica and goes straight to Sabrina. It's so hard. I mean, I could emulate it, but I would like to have a copy of Yellow again.
Oh yeah. I feel that real good.
So good. Well, Kel, what have you been playing?
A lot of Animal Crossing.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you've been doing a lot of painting.
Well, no, not really.
Ooh.
I've been trying to brighten up the scenery of my frickin' island because apparently it only gets 1 star.
Damn.
And I have to have like 5 or whatever to get KK Slider to come by.
Oh yeah, you gotta get him there.
Bob Ross stream, I could see about doing something like that. I get right up on the mic and I can just be like, and here we're gonna put some happy little flesh-colored squares. Oh.
That would be amazing if you did a Bob Ross S stream on Animal Crossing. That'd be fantastic.
That'd be pretty unique.
That would be fucking awesome.
I think what I'd have to do then is that'll have to be when I get a Elgato, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, if I have an Elgato, then I should be able to pull in the photo that I'm working on.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that'd be kind of neat. And
I think
just have like
show the
couple
photo.
couple hours just chilling.
Yep.
Maybe put on some lo-fi hip hop and cool beats to study to or whatever.
You're fucking getting me now. You got to do this. This sounds so good.
Yeah. This sounds like my kind of stream too.
That's just nice and chill.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
A lot more chill than my fucking Doom Eternal streams.
Hey man, I thought those were super laid back.
God. Yeah. I
Yep.
would consider an Afro wig. I don't know. You can't. I don't want to emulate the myth, the legend too much.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, I did see the Met made all their paintings available in Animal Crossing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The crossover.
Yeah.
Is that the ultimate team up?
I guess we'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh man.
I think that. Oh, sorry. What have you been playing?
I've been playing Mario Maker 2, a little bit of Smash. I've almost beat every level. I'm on the very last level of Mario Maker levels that come with the game, like in their quote-unquote story mode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the last one. I just wanted to beat them all before I even hopped online to check out any others.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love Mario Maker 2. Yeah, just that and Smash.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be playing Pokemon soon, depending on when they drop that DLC. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me. That's all I've been playing.
All right. Well, if you're watching us live and you haven't yet, make sure to give us a follow. We definitely appreciate it, or even subscribe. That also will be met with appreciation.
And great emotes.
Yes, and great emotes, as you have seen all night in the chat, as a matter of fact. If you're watching us on YouTube, also, I mean, subscribing's free there.
Yeah.
Please.
Subscribe, please. Give us a follow. Ring the bell. Oh.
Sponge
look at this
Daddy
place.
just
Sponge
now.
Daddy literally carrying the team. Gifting it.
Thank you, Sponge Daddy.
Thank you, Sponge Daddy.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Admiral Akbar, for not already using your Prime on us, but that's fine. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, social media stuff. We have a Facebook group. You can check that out. It's Game Scrubs. We also have a Discord that if you join that Facebook group, we'll be able to get you a link if you need it.
Or just send either of us a private message as well. Or send the channel a private message.
Yeah.
Get you there.
Either way, we can get... Yeah. Yes, Mach, I know there's no links to YouTube on the... I'm sorry.
We'll get it done.
Eventually. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.
Tune in next week.